Hey folks, Millennium Edition 56 here with you once again. Now, today is going to be kind of an unusual video. Yes, I have two gaming consoles here. One of them happens to be the Wii U, and one of them happens to be the Wii. So today we're going to be taking a look at kind of the differences between the two. Okay, the button layout is the first thing we're going to be talking about. You notice on the Wii U, it's very simple. You have your eject button along with your power button right here and your sync button with no buttons on the back. While the normal Wii, the one without the U, has 3 buttons, including one for reset, which is kind of cool. And it has a sync button in this little flap. Okay, so the ports have been changed around a little bit. So we'll start with the older Wii here. We have our SD card slot up front and of course our disc slot. And you have your 12 volt DC in, your AV, and your sensor bar along with 2 USB ports. While the Wii U here has 2 USB ports and 1 SD card slot up front, and on the back it has new ports. Of course, we got the same 2 USB ports and our cooling fan, but we also have an AC adapter, sensor bar, AV out, and a new HDMI out. So the Wii, the original one, was compatible with GameCube. So if you did not have a GameCube, you could play all your GameCube games with this. However, in 2012, Nintendo dropped that compatibility, and now it's compatible with Wii games. So here is a Wii controller kind of in perspective, because this is not the type of controller it would normally come with. So we have these D-pad buttons up here along with a power button, A key, home key, the speaker, and a nunchuck port. Of course, you had the option of either running this with AA's or running this with a lithium-ion battery. While with the Wii U one here is a lot more complex. We have our NFC chip right there along with our D-pad, 2 analog sticks, which feel really good, by the way, the 4 ABXY buttons that you're used to seeing on like any old Xbox controller, the plus and minus buttons from the Wii, the power, TV control, battery, home, your microphone, and you have 2 speakers. Very cruddy sounding, but they get the job done. On the back, we have left and right, something the Wii U did not, or the Wii did not have. Also, I might as well mention the Wii had a B button. But anyway, a ZR and a ZL, along with a stylus port, volume, infrared, headphone, AC, and AC adapter. Unfortunately, this thing comes with a battery, or a lithium-ion battery. So unfortunately, you cannot put any AA's in this particular model. Oh, and it also has a docking port down here. Setting up a Wii U, the black one, is straightforward. All you have to do is plug in your 12 volt rail to this thing. This is the big power brick, by the way. And then if you want it on your TV, hook it up to HDMI. But if yours is standard definition, use this big old port in the back, because chances are you have something like that. Plug in the sensor bar for Wii compatibility. However, this Wii is a little bit more complex. Plug in your 12-volt rail, just like the last one, but it's not the same. It'll have a smaller brick. Plug in your AV multi out and your sensor bar. And if you want GameCube compatibility, you have to plug in 4 of the controllers and 1 of the game cards. For better or for worse, Nintendo made the Wii U into a pretty much huge overhaul. From the disk drive it uses, all the way up to the size. These things are practically, well, they seem alike, but they're really not alike, even if the Wii U supports Wii remotes. Thank you for watching this video. It was quite a fun one to make, and feel free to leave a comment if you so happen to have one. And yes, before you make a comment, I understand that you guys are probably going to go something like, the Wii was released in 2006, so it doesn't have an HDMI port, or something along those lines. If you're going to say something like that and be all Captain Obvious, leave it, but I will delete it probably the first 2 seconds that it's on. So, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment, not about the HDMI port or anything modern like that, if you so happen to have one.